So now we have a default DKP award of 1. We've taken down Shazra for 2. And my rapid rate sample character does happen to be a hunter, so I'm going to give him the Tomb of Tranquilizing Shot. And I think that is how the item's spelled. It's going to be going to rapid rate sample car. Not every guild charges for this particular item. It's totally up to you. You could enter a 0 and, hey, just track the item. Or you could say, well, we charge for that, so I'm going to charge. And at this point, the guy's only got 3 DKP, so let's charge him something reasonable and give him the item for 2. So now he's got the item. You get your hovers, you get the character link, and 2 points. Boom. From there on, the process is the exact same, regardless of how many bosses you kill, regardless of how many events you want to track. You could track wipes this way. You could add a wipe in, add all the members that were in the raid. Give it a -2 value if you wanted. But now let's just go look at the members page and see how all this is playing out. If we go to the members page, we'll see we have our rapid rate sample character, some information about him, his level. He's earned 3 points. He spent 2 on the tranquilizing shot, and he currently has a total of 1. His last raid was today, and he's attended 2 of 2 events occurring in the system in the last 30 days, and 2 of 2 events occurring in the last 60 days. The last 60 and last 30 numbers are event-based. This gives you a good idea of total contribution, as opposed to a raid-based that tends to hide things such as a person who typically will join a raid and then leave after the first boss. Looking at event-based gives you a better picture. However, depending on certain things you do in your system, that may not be true, but those numbers are event-based. If we then click on the character, we can get in and we can see his overview. He has earned 3, spent 2, and he's got a total of 1. This line is essentially the exact same as on the members list. You then see all of his adjustments. He hasn't received any. You see his item history, the Tome of Tranquilizing Shot, how much he spent on it, the date, the raid, and the event that it came from. You then see his raid history and his individual event attendance. This can be important if you do things like a bonus for attending the end of a raid. You can get a good idea of how often this person is in that event. Now, events can be added 3 different ways in the system. One is on the Manage Event Types page. Here you'll see the one that I added before Shazra is there, and it's active in the default pool. It's a boss kill, and it has a value of 2. That is the default value. That can be overridden when you add the event to a raid, but in any future raid that I choose the Shazra event, 2 will be the default choice. I can then come here and add other events. I could add Golmag, and he's the boss kill, and he's a bigger boss, so I'll give him 3. It's still not a 0 sum. Just go ahead and add that. So now we have Golmag. He's a boss kill. His value of 0. But he's not active in anything, so I'm going to edit him, and I'm going to add him to the default pool, and then update. So now you'll see that he's active in the default pools. If I then go back to our raid, go back to Molten Core, and add a new event, you'll see that he's in the drop-downs with a value of 0. Let me go back and check what happened there. Okay, so there's Golmag. Let me edit him and set him to 2. And then I'll go back to the raid, add the new event, and there's Golmag with 2 points. So I'm going to add my sample character there, and you'll see Golmag 2, and there's our attendees. On this same page, we have attendees over the entire raid and attendees by class over the entire raid. That gives you a good idea of just your general attendance throughout the entire raid. So, that is the basics of adding a raid, adding an event, adding attendees to that raid, and then adding items. The values that you choose are completely up to you. Some systems, are 10 points per boss and then 5 points per item. Some systems are, 5 points in new instances and 2 points in old instances, and the value of an item is calculated based on its stats or how much of an upgrade it is for you. All of those decisions are yours, and Rapid Raid is built to support whichever of those decisions you make. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour here, and if there's anything else you'd like to see, please let us know at support@guildlaunch.com or post on our site at support.guildlaunch.com. Let us know what kind of video tutorials you'd like to see, and we'll be cranking out more of these things as time goes on. There's certainly a good way for us to give you guys information. Thank you.